All right, good day everyone. So for today, I will discuss you about factoring. That is our next topic for this week. And ito yung mako-cover natin for your first monthly examination. Opo. So let's start with the topic factoring polynomials. So meron tayo ditong tatlo, pero uunahin muna nating i-discuss itong factoring by GCF and common monomial factor. Alright, so let's start. But before anything else, we need first to review on how to get the greatest common factor or the GCF of a polynomial. Okay, so pag sinabi ulit natin greatest common factor, it refers to the common factor having the greatest numerical factor and with variables having the least degree. Okay po. So sabi dito, yung greatest common factor daw, pag kinukuha natin yung GCF ng isang polynomial, kukunin natin yung common factor. Opo, yung common factor ng isang number. Opo, kapag number ang kukunin natin yung greatest, kaya nga greatest common factor. Opo, yung greatest numerical factor. And kapag sa variables naman, ang kukunin natin is yung may least degree or exponent. Okay? So again, pag kukunin natin yung GCF ng isang polynomial, kailangan yung greatest numerical factor. And kapag sa variable, yung least degree or exponent. So let's have an example here. So for example, we will get the GCF of 6x squared and 15x raised to 4. Now, ang gagawin muna natin is yung tinatawag nating listing method. Opo, so hanapin natin yung mga factors ng 6 muna. Okay, 6x squared. Now, ang unang gagawin natin is maglilista tayo ng mga numbers na pwede nating i-multiply to get 6. So, ano-ano yun? So, we have 1, 2, we have 3, and the number itself, 6. Opo. So, yan yung mga factors ng 6. And of course, isasama natin yung x squared. Opo. Kasi 6x squared yung hinahanap na GCF. And for 15 naman, we have 1, we have 3, and we have 5. And also we have to consider the number itself. Opo, ito yung mga numbers na divisible by 15. Alright, now yung x raised to 4 din. So sabi ulit dito yung GCF, it refers to the common factor having the greatest numerical factor. So pag sinabi natin common, magkaparehas. So titingnan natin yung mga factors nitong 6 and 15, kung alin doon yung mga numbers na mga magkakapareho. So ito yon, itong 1 and 3. Now, iisipin natin kung alin yung kukunin natin. So sabi dito, kailangan yung greatest numerical factor. So yung kukunin natin na GCF is 3. And dito naman sa variable, itong x squared and x raised to 4, sabi dito, ang kukunin natin is yung may least exponent or degree. So yung kukunin natin is itong x squared, since siya yung may mas mababang exponent. Okay po? Sana nakakasunod kayo. Now, pwede na natin silang ipag-combine. So, ang GCF ng 6x squared and 15x raised to 4 is 3x squared. Okay? Now, meron din tayong isang strategy or method on how to get the GCF of a polynomial. So, we have the prime factorization. Okay? So, pag sinabi nating prime factorization, it is a way of expressing a number as a product of its prime factors. Okay po. So, kung maaalala nyo, yung prime number daw is a number that has exactly 2 factors only 1 and the number itself. So kailangan pag kukunin natin yung prime factor, dapat 1 and number itself na lang yung natitira. So para mas maintindihan nyo, let's have an example again. So for example, kukunin ulit natin yung GCF ng 6x squared and 15x raised to 4. Okay, so hanapin natin yung factors. Now, dito sa prime factorization, sabi kanina, the way of expressing as a product of its prime factors. So ibig sabihin, maghahanap or mag-iisip tayo ng mga numbers na pwede nating i-multiply to get these following numbers. So we have, dito sa 6, ano yung pwede nating i-multiply to get 6? That is 2 times 3. Alright? So ilagay din natin yung x squared. And for 15, we have 3 times 5. Okay? So ito na yung prime factors ng 6 and 15. For 6, we have 2 times 3, that is equal to 6. And for 15, that is 3 times 5 equals 15. Okay, itong x squared and x raised to 4, ibababa na lang natin. Alright, so itong x squared and x raised to 4, pwede rin natin kunin yung prime factor nila like ganito. Ayan, itong x squared, it is the same with x times x. Ito naman, x times x times x times x. Ayan. Yan ang prime factor ng x squared and x raised to 4. Pero kahit wag na natin yung ilagay kasi ang clue na lang natin dito is kukunin natin yung may least degree or exponent. Okay? So I hope it's clear. Now let's proceed. Now sabi ulit dito sa definition ng GCF, kukunin natin yung may greatest common numerical factor. And obviously, may isang number lang na magkapareho yung dalawa na factor. And that is 3. Okay? And kukunin din natin sa variable yung may pinakamababang exponent, and that is x squared. Now, yung GCF nila is 3x squared. Okay? So, magkaparehas lang sila ng nakuhang GCF. So, feeling ko, kayo na lang ang pumili kung alin ang gagamitin nyo on how to get the greatest common factor, kung listing method ba or prime factorization. So, again, ito yung prime factorization, ito yung listing. And ito naman yung prime factorization. Okay? All right, let's proceed. Let's have another example para mas ma-master natin. So we have 8x squared y and 16xy. So hanapin natin yung GCF nila. Alright. So for dito naman sa 8x squared y, kunin muna natin yung prime factors ng 8. So we have 2 times 2 times 2 times x squared times y. Okay, so kung maitatanong nyo, sir, bakit 2 times 2 times 2? Pwede namang 2 times 4. Hindi po. Opo, kasi sabit kanina sa prime factorization, ang kukunin natin is yung product ng prime factor. Prime numbers. Di ba? Pag sinabing prime numbers, 1 and the number itself lang yung pwedeng makapag-multiply sa kanila. So, ibig sabihin, itong 4, hindi pa siya prime number kasi pwede pa natin siyang i-expand sa 2 times 2. Okay? Naintindihan? Alright? So So we have 2 times 2 times 2 times x squared times y. So dito naman sa 16, gamitin natin yung factor 3 para makuha natin yung prime factorization. So we have 2 times 8, di ba? Itong 16, we have 2 times 8. Yung 8 pwede pa natin kunin. So we have 2 times 4. And yung 4 pwede pa ulit, we have 2 times 2. So, ibig sabihin, ang prime factor ng 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times x times y. Okay? I hope nakakasunod lahat. So, we will now find the common factors. Opo. So, ang kukunin natin is yung may magkakaparehas lang. So, we have 2. Ayan. Ito parehas din. Ito parehas din. So, itong 2 dito na natira, hindi na natin siya isasama kasi wala na siyang kaparehas dito sa factors ng 8. And dito naman sa x squared and x, syempre kukunin natin yung may mas mababang exponent. And itong y, since parehas lang naman sila, yan na yung kukunin natin. So, kung take note lang po, itong 2 na binilugan ko sa taas and sa baba, considered as 1 lang siya. Yan. So, ibig sabihin, ganito lang siya. 2 times 2 times 2 times x times y. Okay? Yung mga binilugan natin. Ito, 1, 2, 3. So, ito na yan. 1, 2, 3. And ito namang x dito, itong y dito. Now, ang sunod, i-multiply lang natin siya. Okay? So, ito, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. Okay, so the GCF now is 8xy. Okay, ito na yung GCF nitong 8x squared y and 16xy. Okay po. Sige. Let's have another example. We have 8ab cubed and 10a squared b squared. Sige. So, kung pinapanood nyo to, ang gawin nyo muna, i-pause nyo muna itong video, then try nyo munang sagutan sa papel nyo ng mag-isa. Okay? Huwag nyo munang panoorin ito, i-stop nyo na muna. Alright, I hope na nakasagot na kayo. I'm assuming na nakasagot na kayo sa papel nyo, and i-check na natin. Hanapin ulit natin yung factors ng 8. So, since dito pares lang naman siya, the factors are 2 times 2 times 2 times a times b cubed. Dito naman sa 10, we have 2 times 5. Ayan. Okay, so itong 5, wala naman na siyang pwedeng i-multiply para makuha yung 5. So, that is already a prime number. Now, kukunin natin yung mga common. Okay, so we have 2. Ayan, ito lang yung common sa kanila. Ito wala nang kaparehas, ito wala din, ito wala rin. Ito naman, kunin natin yung a since siya yung mas mababang exponent. And dito naman sa b, itong b squared. So, ang GCF na natin is 2ab squared. Ayan. Yan na ang GCF ng 8ab cubed and 10a squared b squared. Okay, so this is the GCF. Okay, sana malinaw na. Sana naiintindihan nyo na. Let me clear this one and proceed tayo sa next slide. Alright. So, try nyo ulit sagutan itong number 3 sa papel nyo bago nyo panoorin or i-continue manood dito sa video. Alright. I am assuming again na tapos na kayo magsagot sa papel nyo. So, we have 14x squared y z raised to 4. and 21x squared y raised to 5 z cubed. Okay, so hanapin naman natin yung factors ng 14 or prime factors ng 14. So we have 2 times 7. Opo, since 2 times 7 is equal to 14. Times x squared times y times z raised to 4. And for 21 naman, we have 3 times 7 as well. Times x squared times y raised to 5 times z cubed. So, kunin na natin yung may magkapareho na factors. So, that is 7. Itong x squared parehas lang. So, i-copy na natin silang lahat. Dito naman sa y, ito lang na y. And dito sa z, itong z cubed. So, ang factors na natin is 7x squared y z raised to 3. So this is now the GCF. So ang GCF ng 14x squared y z raised to 4 and 21x squared y z raised to 5 z cubed is 7x squared y z cubed. Okay, so let's proceed now. So itong problem 4 and 5, that is your assignment. Opo. Yan na yung assignment nyo. Sagutan nyo yan. So kailangan, kung napanood nyo ito, makakagawa kayo ng assignment. So kung hindi, wala kayong magagawang assignment and 0 kayo sa Monday for sure. So, kailangan pinanood nyo to para makagawa kayo ng assignment. So, sagutan nyo tong 4 and 5 na problem. Alright, let's proceed on factoring with common monomial factor. Okay, factor na natin yung polynomial. Marunong na tayo maghanap ng GCF. And now, gagamitin na natin yung GCF to factor a polynomial. So sabi dito, ang rewriting a polynomial as a product of polynomials of smaller degree. So let's have here a diagram. So dito, itong 4x squared plus 6x, ang unang gagawin natin is hahanapin natin yung GCF. Sige, hanapin natin. So, dito itong 4x squared and 6x. Dito sa 4, we have 2 times 2 times x squared. Itong 6x naman, we have 2 times 3 times x. Now, kunin na natin yung common factor ng dalawa. We have 2. Ito, hindi naman sila magkapareha. So, x na yan. And itong x ang kukunin natin since may mas mababa siyang exponent. Now, ang GCF na natin is 2x. Opo. Ang GCF na natin is 2x. Ayan. Ito yung i-consider natin. Itong 2 and x. Kaya yung GCF natin is 2x. Now, paano natin siya kukunin? Paano natin ma-factor? Opo, so gagamitin natin yung GCF to factor 4x squared plus 6x. Alright? Now, kailangan natin may idea tayo on how to divide a polynomial. Okay? So, dito sa dividing polynomial, ang gagawin lang natin is i-divide itong 4x squared plus 6x by 2x. Ayan, both silang i-divide. So, simple lang ang gagawin natin. Opo, itong numbers, itong 4 and 2, i-divide lang natin siya. So, 4 divided by 2, that is equal to Sige, wait lang. Ibaba muna natin to. Ilagay muna natin dito. 4x squared divided by 2x plus 6x divided by 2x. Now, itong 4 divided by 2, ang answer niya is 2. Now, kapag magdi-divide naman tayo ng exponent or variables and exponent, ang gagawin lang natin is isusubtract na natin yung exponent nila. Kapag divide, subtract. Opo. So yung naituro ko sa inyo dati sa multiplying polynomials, kapag minultiply natin ito, ang ginawa natin is in-add natin yung exponent. So dito naman sa division, ang ginawa natin is magsusubtract tayo. Okay? Ayan. So ito may invisible 1 siya. So ang gagawin natin is 2 minus 1, that is equal to x. Since x raised to 1 lang naman siya, kahit x na lang. Plus, ito same lang, x divided by 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. And itong x dito, since ano lang naman sila, parehas 1, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, cancel na natin siya. Opo, kasi 1 lang naman siya, hindi na siya kasama. So meron na tayong sagot. Ang gagawin na natin is i-combine natin itong nakuha nating answer nung nag-divide tayo and itong GCF. So yung factored form na nitong 4x squared plus 6x is equal to 2x times the quantity of 2x plus 3. Okay, so itong GCF na nakuha natin, i-combine lang natin dito sa nakuha nating sagot nung nag-divide tayo using the GCF. So we have 2x times the quantity of 2x plus 3. Okay? So let's have another example para mas lalong maintindihan. So for example, we have 3x squared plus 6x. Hanapin ulit natin yung GCF. So we have 3x squared and 6x. So itong 6x, alam na natin kanina, we have 2 times 3 times x. Itong 3, 1 times 3 times x squared. So ito yung magkaparehas lang nila. And ito naman yung pinakamababa. So yung GCF na natin is 3x. Alright? Now yung next na gagawin natin is i-divide na natin yung 3x dito sa 3x squared plus 6x. So we have 3x squared divided by 3x plus 6x divided by 3x. So 3 divided by 3, that is equal to 1. 2 minus 1, itong exponent is equal to 1. So x na lang ilalagay natin. Now itong 1, pwede na natin siyang i-erase since itong x is parehas lang naman siya dito sa 1x raised to 1. Opo. So itong x, parehas lang siya dito sa 1x raised to 1. Kaya x na lang natin siyang isusulat. Now ito naman 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. Itong x, cancel na natin siya since 1 lang naman yung equivalent niya. So yung sagot na natin is x plus 2. So ang sunod na gagawin, we will just combine the GCF and itong nakuha nating quotient nung nag-divide. So we have 3x times x plus 2. Okay? Sana naiintindihan nyo. Alright. So let's have another example. Sige, itry nyo munang sagutan sa papel nyo, then i-check nyo I-pause nyo muna tong video tapos sagutan nyo yan. Then, i-continue nyo na kapag tapos na kayo magsagot. Alright, I am assuming again na tapos na kayo magsagot. So, let's check your answers. So, kunin muna natin yung factors nitong 6x raised to 4 and 14x squared. So, itong 6, that is 2 times 3 times x raised to 4. And itong 14, so we have 2 times 7 times x squared. Combine ulit natin yung common factors. We have 2. Itong 3, hindi walang kaparehas. Itong 7, wala rin. And itong x squared ang kukunin natin. Okay, so yung GCF ng 6x raised to 4 minus 14x squared is 2x squared. Ayan, pinag-combine lang natin. And then again, after that, ang gagawin natin is mag-divide na tayo. So we will divide 6x raised to 4 minus 14x squared divided by 2x squared. Ayan, so 6 divided by 2, that is equal to 3. And then again, isusubtract lang natin yung exponent. So we have 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. Minus, copy lang natin yung operation sign. And then i-divide na natin si 14 and 2. So 14 divided by 2 is equal to 7. Then subtract lang natin ito, yung exponent natin. So we have x squared minus x squared, or 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Kaya cancel na natin ito. I mean, ito pala. Ayan, lahat. Kasi 1 lang naman siya. So, meron na tayong sagot. We have 3x squared plus 7. Now, anong gagawin natin? We will just combine the GCF and itong nakuha nating sagot. So the answer is 2x squared times the quantity of 3x squared minus 7. Parehas lang yan. Okay? Now, kung gusto nyong i-check kung tama ba yung sagot nyo, ang gagawin nyo lang is i-multiply lang natin itong 2x dito sa dalawa. Ito ay i-multiply natin dito, and itong 2x i-multiply din natin dito. Sige, try natin. 2 times 2, that is equal to 4. Tapos merong invisible 1 dito. Since multiplication siya, i-add natin siya. So we have 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. Then 2x times 3, ang gagawin lang natin, i-multiply natin si 2 times 3, then ikakopy natin si x. So 2 times 3, that is equal to 6. Then ikakopy natin si x. Now, kung makikita nyo, parehas lang po sila. Yan o, parehas lang sila. Yan. We have 4x squared plus 6x. Try din natin ito. Itong 3x, that is equal to 3. Then 1 plus 1, that is equal to x squared. Ito naman, 3x times 2, that is equal to 3 times 2 equals 6. Then, ikakopy natin si x. Now, kung makikita nyo, parehas lang din siya dito. Ayan, next. Ito naman, we have 2x squared times 3x squared. Multiply lang natin si 2 times 3, that is equal to 6. Ito namang x squared times x squared, i-add lang natin itong 2 plus 2, we have 4. And ito namang 2x squared times 7, negative 7, ibaba lang natin si minus sign. 2 times 7 equals 14. Then bring down x squared. So, kung makikita nyo, parehas lang din siya dito. Okay? So, I hope na intindihan nyo na yung concept ng factoring polynomial with common monomial factor. Okay? So that is it for our discussion about factoring polynomial with common monomial factor. Natutunan na natin kung paano maghanap ng GCF using listing method and prime factorization. And then after that, natutunan na din natin kung paano mag-factor ng polynomial with common monomial factor. Now, ang tatandaan nyo lang, kapag magfa-factor tayo ng isang polynomial, una, hahanapin muna natin yung GCF. Opo. And then after that, i-divide natin yung GCF doon sa kinuhaan natin ng GCF. Okay? So for example, itong 4x squared plus 6x, kinuha muna natin yung GCF. And then after natin makuha yung GCF, i-divide lang natin ito dito sa kanya. Opo. Now, kapag nakuha nyo na yung answer no after nyo mag-divide, i-combine nyo lang yung GCF and yung sagot dito. Opo. Then, that is now the factored form of this polynomial. Now, kung gusto nyo malaman kung tama yung sagot nyo, i-multiply nyo lang siya using the distributive property. So, we have to multiply 2x times 2x and 2x times 3. Alright, so I hope may naintindihan kayo sa video lesson na ito. And I hope nakaabot kayo dito, natapos niyo yung video. And if yes, please answer yung assignment, yung problem 4 and 5 on how to get the GCF. Alright, and that is it for our discussion. Thank you for watching. Always remember that God is good all the time and keep always safe. Bye-bye.